I'm a global runner and I ran 3 marathons this year. I ran a 2:48, a 2:38 and a 2:39. And I want to go through the 3 shoes that I feel got me to those times. So first off, we have the On Cloudsurfer. Now this is a brand new pair that I've barely run in, but these shoes really did the majority of my miles over my training blocks this year. This shoe does everything. It is comfy, it is responsive. I've done 30-mile runs in these and I've done 400-meter reps in these. And I think what the best change to the On shoe lineup has been this year are these slanted holes here. Ordinarily the holes were a lot more rigid and they were a bit challenging, they were a bit stiff, they were a much firmer ride. But this shoe has everything. It has comfort, it has grip, and I've really enjoyed running in several pairs of these shoes over the last year. The one thing I would say about this is I've had some problems with potentially arthritic big toe, and this shoe was causing some issues with that arthritic big toe, and so I've been shying away from it recently and I'm looking for a different shoe to replace this one, and I've got some ideas. I must have run well over 1,000 miles in this shoe in 2024, so I'm extremely happy with this. I know there's a new version, I haven't tried that out yet, and I know there's a bigger version, the Cloud Eclipse. I haven't tried that either, but I was extremely happy with the way this one performed. The next one on the list is this one. This is the Adios 8. Now you can get these for a deal at the minute because Adios are completely revamping their lineup, and we're going to have the Adios 9 soon and we're going to have the Evo SL, so you can get these on an absolute steal. I got these for under 100 Canadian dollars as far as I remember it, and every time I use these shoes I've been massively impressed with how they perform. You almost forget about them, but then when you put them on you really feel like you're getting some real effort from them. They're nice and flexible, they're low to the ground, and I've been using these mainly for faster efforts. So tempo runs, I've been using them for kilometer repeats, mile repeats, and also a minute on, a minute off whenever I've been trying that type of session. I find them to be responsive enough without being too super shoe-like. This harkens back to the old school. This is a much lower profile shoe, no carbon fiber plate, and you really feel like you're the one doing the work when you put this shoe on, which gives you more benefit from the carbon fiber plate. It's like when your mum used to say, don't wear your coat indoors, you need to feel the benefit. It's the same with these shoes. You don't feel like you're training in a carbon fiber shoe, which means when you race in your carbon fiber shoe, you feel the benefit. This does have a shank here to help sort of promote the push off and to help with this sort of stability in this shoe. But I cannot say enough about this, and I'm super excited for the Adios 9 and the Evo SL. And then the final shoe was this one, the Streakfly. Now this wasn't everyone's cup of tea, but I've done 400 miles in these, and these are just a layer of ZoomX foam with no carbon fiber plating. They are as soft and as squishy as you can get. Really just almost like an old school plimsoll with ZoomX in. These are pretty beaten up, but they've still got life in them, and I'm 400 miles in, so that's about 600 kilometers in. I mainly use these for treadmill running. I tried them on a track workout and lined them up against the Adios, and I found the Adios were way better in terms of responsiveness and ground feel These were just a little bit too squishy, but when you put these on the treadmill, I feel like they come alive, and I've done some really good sessions on the treadmill in these. So this is the final shoe which got me to some pretty decent marathon times this year. So have you had any favorite shoes of your training year? What are some real underrated shoes that you have been using in the last 12 months? What are some real bargains that you're finding out there? At the minute, I'm finding that this Adios in particular is one of the most underrated shoes out there and is super cheap. But in fact, all of them are pretty underrated. Like, I know a lot of people have liked the On Cloud Surfer, but no one's been raving about it as much as I have. And the Streakfly is definitely something that I think it's designed for a specific purpose. But if you use it for that specific purpose, I don't think there's any other shoe like it out there. So I massively enjoy this for the treadmill. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got any favorites, and I will see you on the next one.